So, life as a graphic designer. What is a graphic designer? What does a graphic designer do? What does a creative do? Do you paint pretty pictures all day? Do you Photoshop people? These are all questions that I get as a designer, especially the one about Photoshopping people. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's HanSelah art video. Today's video is going to be another story time video, so get your popcorn, sit back, and I hope you enjoy. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a day in the life of a graphic designer. Working as a full-time graphic designer, I often get people say, oh yeah, you do design, right? You Photoshop people, don't you? And I'm like, it's way more than just Photoshopping people. Yes, that is an element of it, but I don't specialize in retouching. Yes, I do simple retouching things, but then that will go to finished art and they will do the official retouching that client pays for. So a lot of people might say, what is actually graphic design? What do you do? How? What? So a lot of people don't understand that graphic design actually falls part of advertising and marketing. It's not all just painting pretty pictures. Yes, illustration, animation, all of that, you can do all that kind of stuff as well, but you still follow a brief. So basically, as a graphic designer, I am a visual problem solver and visual storyteller. I know that can be a little bit confusing, so what that means is basically taking a brief from a client and communicating something in a visual way to get across that piece of communication or a message that they want to send. Basically, I solve visual problems that are outlined by the client. I work closely with a copywriter, an art director, creative director, a client service team, marketing, production, strategy, all of that. We all form one big team to carry out the brief supplied by client, and the graphic designer does the sort of visual compilation of everything and is overseen by an art director and a creative director. I also do work as a junior art director, so I have experience being an art director. I really enjoy it. I love the conceptual thinking side of it, but I work as both, which is really nice. So I get to be a graphic designer and learn about art direction and exercise my conceptual thinking muscles in my brain. I really enjoy what I do because every single day is different. It's a new brief with a new client with a new problem to solve, and I don't get bored. I am kept on my toes all the time, and I really enjoy working like that. So it may not necessarily be for everyone, but oh well. So first off, to start my day, I will make my cup of tea in the morning. First thing in the morning, I absolutely love my tea. Then I will go through to my machine. I will check my emails, my meetings, and my reviews, and my briefs that I have for the day, so I can be prepared for the day. Obviously, due to confidentiality reasons, I can't show you my screen, but I will explain what I do, and I will make little mock versions of things to kind of show you guys what it's like to be a graphic designer. Please note that this video is in no way encompassing everything that a graphic designer does or will do. This is just my personal day in the life. This is my personal experience with graphic design. So graphic designers, yes, we do Photoshop people, but we do a lot of different things as well, including branding, we do packaging, we do DTP sort of thing, which is desktop publishing, which is the final step before it goes through to like print or being uploaded or anything like that. I do a lot of digital work, so I do a lot of social media content, and also working as an art director, I work closely with photographers and post-production teams. So I will often be on shoot, directing the photographer, and developing the shot that I want to achieve, which is also really cool. Also on shoot days, we will work with a stylist and often a makeup artist if we have models. They are usually very long, tiring days, but we always have fun when we are on shoot. Often in my day, I will be brainstorming about things, obviously not how to be a graphic designer and not flop, but this is for the purpose of the video to show you guys that yes, I do brainstorming, and it is usually for the briefs for that day. And sometimes, so obviously now because of COVID we are working from home, but previously when I used to be at the agency, I would brainstorm with other people in my team all together. Now we kind of do that remotely from our own homes. Graphic design, you also do branding, such as creating a visual identity or a corporate identity or a creative identity for a brand, such as their logos, their letterheads, their business cards, their presentations, their marketing material, anything like that, and developing a brand. So this is obviously not a real logo or document or anything like that. It's literally just a trial thing that I did to show you guys what I do. And yeah, it's just so you can see the importance of having a visual identity and what it is and what it does. Having a brand identity or a visual identity is really good. It also allows for the brand to become identifiable by consumers and customers. You also have packaging, which I also do enjoy, although I don't necessarily specialize in packaging design. This is a packaging project that I did in my 3rd year at varsity. Typography is another big section of design. Printing as well. This is the thing I love about graphic design and being in the creative industry, is there is so many things that you can do. You're not limited to just doing one thing. Animation and illustration are 2 big parts as well. Animation is obviously moving pictures or moving illustrations, and illustration is obviously still drawings or still illustration, whether that's hand-done illustrations or digital illustrations. I do love illustration because I absolutely love drawing and painting. I love using traditional mediums such as paint and pencil and that sort of thing. And even if it's digital illustration, I can use my iPad, which I absolutely love, and I'm forever doing illustrations. Often during my lunch break, I'll go sit on my bed. Now that I'm working from home, I can due to COVID. That's the one thing about graphic design. As long as you have internet connection, you can work remotely from anywhere around the world, really. Anyway, I usually go sit during my lunch break and just loosen up my hand and do some sketches and some drawings, either by hand or on my iPad, and it's just a nice way to relax. But yeah, so on a normal day-to-day, I will do a lot of social media posts and digital work. I work with FMCG brands, which are fast-moving consumer goods brands. I've worked with education brands, beauty brands, alcohol brands, clothing brands. There's a lot of different brands out there that I get to work with. So on a normal day-to-day, my briefs can range from a variety of different things, whether it's print or digital, or whether it's more an art direction things such as writing up retouching notes, or doing campaign conceptualization and brainstorming with a team on a campaign idea. For print, it could be an advert, a billboard, a flyer, poster, whatever client wants or needs. If it's digital, it could be a social media post, a website banner, an emailer, anything like that that needs to be designed. If it's branding, it could be logo generation, which is building the visual identity for the brand. Other work that you can do as a designer is t-shirts and textile design, packaging design and artwork, also layout and editorial things such as magazines and catalogs, and then you can also do things such as social media icons. One of the strangest but also most fun briefs that I've ever received was to decorate a cardboard cutout cow. And also when I was doing training to prepare to compete in Russia, I had to learn Adobe XD, which is app design. This is an example of one of my exhibitions during university, lots of color and pattern. And when I was competing in Russia, we did a whole bunch of different things ranging from stickers and labels and interactive presentations and diagrams. We did car wrapping designs, logo design, packaging design, social media posts, typography, posters, banners, and many more. Anyway, that's it for today. I really hope that this sort of gives you some insight into the creative industry and my life as a graphic designer. If you have any questions about design or advertising or anything like that about my industry, please leave them in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer them. If you would like to support me further and see more creative content like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell. I've really enjoyed being able to share my passions with people in the form of these YouTube videos. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I'll see you next Monday.